the world to discover. Now you are true ripper. I seen what we could do together. Souls, I built a citadel of syllables. I did it for the world to discover. Nobody do it better. They ain't a true ripper. Inspired by the rippers. Imagine what we could do together. Inspired by God. Inspired by the rippers. Inspired by God. Inspired by all the rippers. I did it for the world to discover. We do it better. Now you are a true ripper. Inspired by the rippers. I seen what we could do together. We are at war with the great with undead. The reptilian agenda. I wrote never saw enter. Yeah, I'm with George Washington himself. Besides the bunker doors sequestered beneath the tall tumble trees. What you need, I need more peace and quiet, so I can control how pulse rendered in the earthquake's epicenter. It sounds like Chinese fireworks. Food supply low, we gotta wait it out. That's possible without going above ground to find more. Skull is a submarine hull. I patiently watch the sweep arm over the horizon. Radar rhymes. Even death may die with strange eons drawn and quartered. Poems brought to you by Sears Roebuck. So what we work, we hurt, we search, we feel, and we showing up. Even my Sesame Street and Oprah Winfrey homes still pulled up, but these hoes still won't own up. All I gotta say about that, fuck a record deal. A giant in the industry, fuck whatever weapon you will. Even my mobility fields reveal high yield E&D for real. Does it amaze me? No. Does it faze me? No. It's in my flat room at 8x14 underground base. Maybe a little, yo. We gotta find a way to generate dough. The promoter won't pay me, but I want for a show. That's not fair. Go he there. Yeah, maybe I am the quantifiable rope scientist in his lab with no place to go. I found isotopic ratios in my water supply. At the time I felt like they didn't like rap. Spiritual chloride, water main tapping. Maybe they felt a total apathy toward the art of vomit. To me, that's extraterrestrial. To me, that's total apathy towards dying. So I built a citadel of syllables. I did it for the world to discover. Nobody do it better. They ain't a true ripper. Inspired by the rippers. Imagine what we could do together. Inspired by God. Inspired by the rippers. Inspired by God. Inspired by all the rippers. I did it for the world to discover. The world to discover. My body is a machine with the legs of an eagle, the head of a lion, the wings of a dragon, the gods of infinity. Call me wilder than the wilderness. My rhymes harness a power beyond your understanding. The authentic command doctrine of heaven and hell fell towards me. The sheer coldness of the rhymes scorched me to a metaphor freak. You better be filming this instead of binge drinking. Blasted through the limestone with water mixed with a dissolver. Then I signaled the game. Juice bit 3. I am the professor of rhymes from Pepperdine, co-signed by GlaxoSmithKline Design. Do you like red or white wine? Pulsating lights and sounds surrounds lyrics. Why oral beats layered underneath lyricism? It warps the time within the Sirius star system. Always remember, poet laureate, spit from the spirit. Meet me in the Vanderburg Welcome Center in Denver, Colorado Springs. Of time, reverse waves and non-linear optics, not an obstacle. Quoted from the book of the law. I don't govern them, I summon them. Take a closer look at the bars. You see, I'm not behind them or in front of them. I'm one of them. Started with 100. I'ma have to show them some collateral carnage. If you pursue revenge, the list that you've made, be sure your name's on the front page, right on top of it. I got bored with tunnel boring and Faraday base, but I make sure to stay positive. We can find it, but they can't find us. Just below Mach 3, the rhymes ionize us. Why is Father Arthur Paul Pauper talking about this? To you, this sounds completely illogical, unless you are wanna rip the jackets from hospitals. I did it for the world to discover. Did it for the world to discover. My poetry is inspired by the rippers. Imagine what we could do together. Inspired by God. Inspired by the rippers. Inspired by God. Inspired by all the rippers. I did it for the world to discover. We do it better. Now you are a true ripper. Inspired by the rippers. I seen what we could do together. Built a citadel of syllables. I did it for the world to discover. Nobody do it better. They ain't a true ripper. Inspired by the rippers. Imagine what we could do together. Inspired by God. Inspired by the rippers. Inspired by God. Inspired by all the rippers. I did it for the world to discover.